Okay guys, welcome to the next adventure. I wasn't able to film much of the drive up here because there were storms swirling around, winds, rain. I wanted to get up the dirt road. I'll show you the drive I took to get up here tomorrow. But for now, here is my home away from home. Where am I? I am at the Grand Canyon of Central Wyoming. And here's why I say that. Check this out. Woo! And here the sun is just about to set. The wind is still blowing a bit. But you guys, it ended up being a mad scramble to get up here because I didn't want the road to get muddy. I didn't know how much rain we were going to get on the way up. And so I just hurried as fast as I could and got up here, knowing that once I was up here on the solid rock, everything would be fine and I'll be able to make it out tomorrow. So when I got up here, all I could do is hunker down in the car. I set up a few time lapse. I'll show you those here as the storms passed over and the winds howled. And right over here in this direction, about 30, 40 miles, when I got up here, there was a tornado warning issued. And those storms just came out of nowhere. But it's supposed to be a beautiful night and the sun is setting. And so I need to get camp set up and set up quick. Okay, you guys, well, I really wanted to set up right here on this flat-ish spot on the rock, right on the edge of the canyon, but the wind just keeps coming up and then dying down, then coming up, then dying down. So I think what we're gonna need to do is we are going to need to turn the camera around and head down into these trees here. There's some sheltered areas that are still along the canyon, but will be a little bit easier to get the tent set up. I might even be able to put some spikes in, whereas this spot right here, no, there's no spikes. I would just have to anchor it to that tree, anchor my tent to some big rocks maybe, but it'll be a lot easier and a lot safer to set up right down here in these trees. So let's go down there and do that quick. The daylight is fleeting. So I'll just do a time lapse of setting up here and it'll be done for you guys just like that. And guess what tent we're sleeping in tonight? Oh yeah, the bubble tent. Well, if you watched my video where I slept in this tent on the frozen lake, you know that in the cold temperatures, my cot had a leg snap. But now I have a new One Tigress cot that should do the trick. Look, the wind is completely gone. You know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna just go with the sleeping pad, no cot, just right on the rock. I get lots of questions, so if you're interested in any of my gear, you can check the video description and that will give you links to pretty much everything I use. Oh yeah, nice. Top sheet is on. When I'm just car camping out of the car, I like to use just a regular pillow, fitted sheets for my air mattress, and a quilt. Most comfortable, not confined inside of a sleeping bag. Wow, look at this sunset. And check out this camping spot. I'm nestled away right there. And here is the canyon. Oh man, you guys, look at the sunset over in this opposite direction.
Yo, from the break of dawn to the fall of night, I see the fingerprints of heaven in the light. Let the sky preach louder than a sermon set. Sunrise to sunset, ain't seen nothing yet. Let's go! In the east, wake the soul. Gold light rising like it's heaven taking hold. Sunset bleeds like a canvas from above. Every hue a message, every flavor touch of love. Sunrise, I rise, feel the king paint the sky. Wow. Sunset, I rest with the glory in my eyes. I don't need a sign, just give me one more breath to praise the God who paints the sky with light to bless.
Oh, you guys, what a gloriously spectacular sunset that was. Wow. Well, I got camp all set up. Bed is all ready to crawl in. I'm not quite ready to crawl in there yet. But first, let me tell you why we're here. Well, we did come to chase light, but it's not the light that we just saw. The light we just saw was a bonus. And if that's all we see, I'm happy with that. But the light we're chasing is the geomagnetic storm that actually came a night early and hit last night, but they're predicting that perhaps it's going to be continuing even into tonight. The problem is the northern lights for us would appear in the northern sky. But as you can see, we pretty much have a solid cloud deck going in the north. So even if the geomagnetic storm, the northern lights are on display tonight, we might not be able to see them. But you know what? After that sunset, I'm happy to just have a beautiful night here on the edge of the canyon. And then we've always got the potential of a gloriously spectacular sunrise. So we'll have that to look forward to all night. Okay, time to put some string lights on. There we go. Now I better zip this up before the bugs get any ideas. Wow, this is just plain spectacular. It is so calm. You could drop a down feather and it would fall straight to the ground silently. I can hear the boat trolling by down below. I can look off in the northeast and see lightning storms that passed, still lighting up the sky in the distance. And it's 9:20 at night and it's 77 degrees. It was in the upper 80s when I arrived in this area. And where is this area, by the way? This river down below that you see, this big horseshoe bend, and boy, doesn't that remind you of the horseshoe bend in Utah? But it's a famous overlook called Horseshoe Bend, and this reminds me so much of that horseshoe bend in the river. This is a stretch of the North Platte River that runs through this canyon between two big reservoirs. And someday very soon, I want to paddle up this stretch of the North Platte River to some public land where dispersed camping is allowed and camp and then paddle back out. I am looking forward to that. Stay tuned for that video. In fact, I almost brought my raft on this trip, but let me tell you about this trip. This adventure came up real fast. So I got home from church, I threw some stuff in the car, and I headed up here, the 2-hour, 45-minute drive, stopped and got dinner on my way, and then raced up the dirt road through the public land that accesses this public land where you are allowed to disperse camp. And then here we are, set up and ready for a beautiful night's rest under the stars in the bubble tent. So I didn't bring a lot of food. I am going to enjoy a Zevia Mountain Cola. That's my go-to drink these days. And my lovely wife sent this lesser evil popcorn with Himalayan pink salt. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my soda, enjoy some popcorn, and enjoy this beautiful night on the edge of the canyon. This is good popcorn. Okay, everyone, it's about 11 p.m. I have a time-lapse camera set up right here. I've got another time-lapse running a couple hundred feet up the canyon rim. We still have clouds to the north, and I don't know if those are gonna clear tonight, but I'm ready to crawl into my tent. It's gonna be a beautiful night. It's maybe 65, 70 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Beautiful night. I won't even have to get out of the tent to see what's going on because I'm in the clear bubble tent. Be able to look up and see the stars if they come out. I'll be able to look to the north across the canyon and see if there happens to be any northern lights. So if it does clear off and there are any lights in the sky, I will capture them and I will show them to you right here. Otherwise, it's probably going to be a sunrise time lapse you will see next. Either way, I will see you in the morning. Good night. Oh, and I almost forgot, in my hurry to get packed up and get here, wait till you see what I picked up for breakfast. It will not be your typical camping breakfast, I guarantee that. Okay, I am nice and cozy here in my bubble tent. The temperature in here is just perfect. Not too cool, not too warm. I've got the window vent open here, letting in a little bit of cool, fresh air. I'm not even sure I will put any covers on tonight. It is so beautifully perfect. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. To my surprise, the clouds cleared and Lady Aurora started her dance. Wow, what a beautiful morning. Well, good morning, everyone. What a beautiful night. The clouds cleared off, the northern lights came out. I was comfortable and cozy in my bubble tent. Beautiful sunrise this morning after that beautiful sunset last night. Wow, can it get any better than this? I just keep getting up and shooting more footage. The scene just keeps changing as the sun comes up and the clouds come and go. Absolutely incredible. There goes a vulture right overhead. I'm not dead yet. So I told you last night I had a breakfast that wasn't your typical camping breakfast. And here it is. Orange juice that I'm going to just chug right out of the bottle. And I'm looking forward to these. Cream-filled chocolate Long John. But I actually think I'm going to move my table and chair to a better view. Now that's not too bad a view for enjoying my non-typical camping breakfast. Okay, the sun is up. It is warming up. I've had breakfast. The sun is peeking over the rocks here, illuminating and warming my beautiful campsite, but it's time to pack up and leave no trace. Okay, all I've got left to pack up here is my sticks, and we're ready to head out, and I will show you the beautiful drive in here. What I am bummed about leaving is this. Wow, that was super cool. A little baby pronghorn, probably not more than like a day old, was walking along near the road and found a spot to curl up and lay down and wait for mama to come back. So cool.